NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg based. Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile service. NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats. North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcats. Give them a call at 208-784-1238 or find them on Facebook at Nickerson Towing and Sales. Wildcats Live would like to thank serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more. Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons, North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Personal service and knowledgeable staff make Kellogg Lumber the right choice for your next project. With 50 years buying experience, let Steve and the knowledgeable crew at Kellogg Lumber use their many well-established vendors to source the materials you need for the right price and delivered on time. Kellogg Lumber, more than just lumber for 4 generations. Hometown proud sponsors of Kellogg Wildcat Athletics and Wildcats Live. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows and sliding glass doors to bath enclosures and mirrors and a comprehensive auto glass service as well. Let the experts at Shoshone Glass take care of your home, auto, and business needs by calling 208-783-1159 or going to shoshoneglass.com. Go Wildcats! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Starting the feed a little early tonight. It's just impossible to explain this. What's happening here? This is like District 1 Championship, Kellogg and Bonners Ferry. Bonners Ferry, Ken, they have the old school pants out, and I'm loving it.
Little Indiana Hoosier look going.
Yes, and we are playing for the district championship tonight. So we are going to start a little early, do a little pregame, which we haven't done in the past.
Dude, I got some chills tonight. This is going to be a fun one tonight.
We already have a bunch of people waiting to watch and are watching right now.
It's going to be awesome.
We've got Buck here checking out the bands. Buck, who do you think the best band is so far?
They're both pretty good, but I gotta go with the Cats just because I've heard them a lot more. Just the spirit and everything.
Listen, we don't apologize for any of our Wildcat bias here at Wildcats Live. But Buck says Wildcats band is just bringing it right now. We are getting ready to bring you some awesome basketball action. Compliments of Buck and his camera skills. He's going to go join us up in the booth. We forgot our picks last time, Buck, so we need to hit that too before we get going.
You better get up there.
Ken, these guys, it was a close game up in Bonners. It wasn't as close down here, but let me tell you something. These Bonners kids, they can bring it. They've got some game.
Yes, they do, and I think we are going to have a pretty good battle tonight, not just with the teams, but with the bands also. The Wildcat band has really been playing pretty dang loud, a lot louder than we've been used to the last few games.
The atmosphere here is just incredible. I've said it once, and I will go ahead and lay out my Wildcat bias. There is no venue, not in the IML, but I will say in the Idaho Panhandle or the Northwest region, there is no venue like Andrews Gymnasium anymore.
No, it's just got that special old school feel in here, you know. The brick walls, the curved roof, the K-Wall booth.
K-Wall, Silver Dollar Radio booth, just kind of hanging there out of nowhere. Yeah. It feels like Assembly Hall in a little bit, doesn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, I've never been there, but I've watched it on TV, and it feels to me like it's crowded. It's unideal. It's not modern, but it's basketball through and through.
The crowd got here early.
Oh, they did.
I think everybody's excited for the Cats tonight, and it's about as packed as we've seen it, you know.
And when we pulled in and got our stuff set up, the bands were already playing, and the crowd was already sitting and ready for a game, and we still had 25 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was pretty cool walking in and hearing the bands.
So yeah, two equally matched teams. I thought I would highlight the as we go to the floor announcer Chris Johnson. I thought I would go to the Max Preps. We're talking about Idaho High School Athletic Association kind of trying to trying to help with the rankings and the seedings of the tournament. But if you look at these groups right here, Kellogg ranked 8th, Bonners Ferry ranked 10th. That means the winner of this game, the best they can do is behind all of those 9 teams, 8 teams you see ahead of them.
Yeah.
So by winning your district tournament, we're still saying you're still going to be the 7 seed, a.k.a. the Kellogg Wildcat girls. Lost 2 games, so actually, might have worked there. But
yeah, it's not going to be easy for them,
It
whichever
is not.
team wins tonight.
It is not. We've got a lot of festivities to come tonight. We're going to switch you down to the court sounds as Chris Johnson introduces the Kellogg JROTC program, Kellogg High School JROTC, and our national anthem. And we are proud of them, and we'll see you after the national anthem.
Now would everybody please rise and put your hats if you're wearing them for the playing of the national anthem under the direction of Mr. Adam Marine and Student Director Gracie Miller. Our Marine Junior ROTC color guard tonight is Cadet Private First Class Johnson, Cadet Staff Sergeant Miller, Cadet Corporal Smith, and Cadet Sergeant Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wildcats Live. You are joining us from Andrews Gymnasium, Kellogg High School to Jacobs Gulch, Intermountain League, District 1 rivalry matchup. It's championship night, Ken, and the starting lineups are going. Oh, did we just lose power? I don't think we just lost power. We are introducing the starting lineups. We are to the Wildcats. There is number 5, junior Ripley Luna. His brother, number 10, Colby Luna. Tanner Groves, he had 3 numbers the game before, so we'll go ahead and give him his number for tonight. And of course, Luke Froelich got the spotlight on here for the Wildcats. KJ Walker introduced here as we get ready to tip, Ken. What do you think we are in for as the lights come back on?
It's going to be a barn burner, I think.
I think this is going to be a barn burner.
I think both teams are pretty hyped, and I'm going to probably predict a little sloppiness here in the beginning.
You think there's
just
going to
because there's some district championship nerves?
You think there's going to be some adrenaline and some nerves happening here? Both these teams earned the right to be here. Bonners Ferry taking it to the Timberlake Tigers on Saturday. I think that was a plus 25 or more. They really just put the hammer down. And these Badgers may be just hitting their peak form here as we enter this championship game. We hope the Wildcats are doing the same. And here we go. Tipping it up is Todd Bitterman. He is joined tonight we have some great experienced refs for this District 1 championship as Bonners Ferry sets up their offense, Ken. Todd Bitterman, Paul Manzardo, and Mike Flock. Plenty of experience here.
Ooh.
Big 3.
Braden Blackmore from 3.
Blackmore making his presence felt right away. Wildcats kind of tend to do that, Ken. They want to answer right away. They push, and all of a sudden it's 3-0. Nothing's going to quiet that Andrews Gym electricity like a turnover off of a 3. Here we go. Reset. There's a nice little baseline move.
Ridge Williams.
That's Ridge. And so all of a sudden it's 5-0. You're not going to get any panic out of these guys, Ken, but they're going to have to figure this out really quick. Ripley tries the 3, no good. Wildcats really need to find their defensive matchups here and not give open looks, which they did do right to open the first 2 possessions.
Yeah, they just need to settle down defensively. They'll get this.
Settle in a little bit. Lots of adrenaline flowing right now. These teams know each other very well. Nice entry pass.
Oh, good block by KJ.
Oh, KJ.
The Wildcats, and we've seen this many times this year, they try to go for the kill on one play. They see a lot of these fast break opportunities, and they get a lot of deflections or throwaways. And
the Wildcats live and die by that aggression, and sometimes they die by it too much. I think if they would just dial that back at the appropriate times, they'd be impossible to deal with.
A perfect example is that last regular season game against Priest Rivers. They played under control a good portion of that game, and they came out on top pretty convincingly. So let's see them do that again tonight.
Ken, how about this Bonners Ferry Badger invasion of Andrews Gym? This crowd is impressive. As Tanner Groves looks for the 3, no good.
Ripley with the rebound.
Rips the board.
Nice spin move.
He's going to go back up, no good.
No foul.
So far right now, Bonners Ferry.
There's a lid down there.
Yep, surviving that initial push there by the Wildcats. No foul.
There he is.
Luke Froelich.
Oh, and Tanner Groves with a follow.
Boy, I tell you what, we are playing at peak level right now. This might as well be state level basketball. These guys have already done their jobs in the regular season. They are leaving nothing to chance tonight. Great ball movement by the Badgers. A kick out.
That should be off the Badgers there. Should be Wildcat ball.
It's going to be. Yeah. Boy, it feels like, just take a breath right now. Just even as announcing the game, imagine what these players are feeling. Although down here, Luke Froelich is looking at the crowd going, we got this. Like,
no rest for the wicked tonight.
Don't panic, crowd. We're good. Both crowds at fever pitch. Impressive crowd by the Badgers. Bonners Ferry, Boundary County Live, if you're watching, your
Colby, wow, he got fouled.
Your crowd is representing well as Colby gets to the line. We're going to capture that replay. We'll go full screen while we're waiting.
Yeah, he's going to go to the line for 3 on that one.
Nice little pass from his brother. Just takes it up just a little. You can't follow through on that. You don't want to foul a three-point shooter like that. Unfortunately, Wildcats not I don't have stats, and I'm going to get stats, but Wildcats free throw shooting as of the last 3 or 4 games, definitely not their strength.
They've kind of struggled all year long with that, though.
Yeah,
you know,
it's been streaky, and Colby finishes there, fixes the correction. Again, adrenaline. I used to remember when I was coaching, Coach Tony Kerfoot would say, back off that line about 6 inches if you're feeling like you're pumped up too much. Just shoot your regular shot.
You know, and when you play at such a hectic pace, you need those legs in your shot at the free throw line.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you do.
You can't forget about that.
Another 3. Blackmore.
Oh, nice steal by Ripley. Braden had a nice rebound down there, and Ripley ripped it out of his hands.
How about the Wildcats off of that rebound there? They're going to push. That's their identity. And we talked about live by the sword, die by the sword right there. It's Ripley saying, you got to come get me there.
Yep,
I'm going to take this to the rack.
You know, Bonners cannot take a break. You know, because if that ball is loose, the Wildcats are going to be after it, and they're going to push it so hard.
Boy, I tell you what, I call him Coach Manzardo, Mike Flock, Todd Bitterman. These guys are going to get a workout tonight.
Yeah, they are. So we got a 5-5 tie.
Got a 5-5 tie. Wildcats on a 5-0 run then, right?
Yep.
Bonners has had a couple good looks that didn't drop. And credit to the Wildcats on the defensive boards.
Who's that? Number 10.
That's
little
nice,
Charles Hensley with a nice
Hensley.
little
penetration.
Short jumper inside the key. Boy, Colby wanted that shot.
Yeah, he did. He gave it up to Froelich. He goes baseline.
Oh, that was a good
Looks
look.
for KJ. I think the Wildcats definitely looking for that first blood on that drive.
Yeah,
I think
sure
if they
are.
reverse that, it's so hard though. It's so hard when you come out with so much energy. 7-5 here. Badgers taking the initial punch right now, just taking it to the Wildcats so far.
Oh.
Boy, these crowds, this is good. I like this energy. This is,
there we go. Oh, wow.
Looks like we're going to get a little bit of on the arm there. Paul
That looked like
Manzardo with the call.
I'm not sure what he saw there, but maybe it was just the reach.
Neither team can with a significant advantage. Oh, except the Wildcats. There's Froelich in the breakaway. He throws it up. It's no good. Groves is there.
Oh.
You got to believe if
so that should be a Wildcat ball.
If that ball is...
Whoa.
You got to call
That's
it.
white ball.
Why was that a kick?
That's white ball.
That's a kick ball, he said. It's a kick.
You said it was kicked?
Yeah, kick ball there. Bitterman made the call.
Wow, that was a jump ball down there. Yeah,
anyway, neither team with an inside advantage, but both of these teams can run around with ferocity on the perimeter. Oh, left alone.
Wildcats defense is swarming. Oh, there we go again.
Wildcats remind me of a team with so much energy that they're just throwing away opportunities.
They're playing out of their shoes.
They've got to use that energy to get the ball and then take care of it.
I'll tell you, these two teams are just going at it right now.
I think Kellogg has 4 turnovers right now, and they're only down 7-5. We're going to take a timeout. I hate to go away from the energy right here, and we won't, but we will give you some of the band. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have them on video, but here's the Bonners Ferry pep band. Enjoy. We'll be right back. we are back. Thanks for joining us. We got the chat lively already. Wildcats live. Evan Vendacious, let's go Cats. Stacy Hoffman, let's go Wildcats. Jody Sawyer, let's go Meow. And Farmer for Life, Luna Flop. Try harder, buddy. Watch the game. Farmer for Life, do better. Here we go, Wildcats, Badgers. 5-7 out of the timeout.
What was
Another
he seeing
turnover.
there?
So Wildcats just a turnover machine right now.
No patience.
7-5. They're fortunate to be right here. There's another three. That's going to be dangerously close to going in.
Oh, steal by. Wow.
So Ken, Luke Froelich comes down at the rebound there, loses his feet, throws it back away. That's 3 consecutive turnovers by the Wildcats. They haven't even taken a shot.
This is, I hate to say this right now, but this is not state level basketball.
Well, it's kind of devolved into it's sloppy like we thought it would be at the very beginning.
Yep.
And I think both of these teams are just so amped up. I mean, just look at the crowd. I mean, both these crowds are just electric right now.
Yeah,
it doesn't get any better than this. Somebody's going to have to settle down and take control of this game.
Bonners has a fifth of the crowd, a third of the crowd maybe.
Yeah, and they're loud though. It feels louder.
They're extremely loud.
This
You
Bonners
think they're at
crowd
home.
right now feels louder than the Kellogg crowd, but every turnover just takes the wind out of your crowd sails. Wildcats need to stop turning the ball over.
Yeah, they just got to be patient. Just move the ball. No need to force anything.
Coach Martin kind of taking control. Ripley Luna at the point. Off to brother Colby.
They're in a man-to-man. These guys got to move. That's a deep three. Look who. Oh,
that was a great
Luke
rebound
Miller
by
with
Miller.
a rebound.
But you got to make that.
Yeah.
Once you
that was
finish,
wide open.
Yeah, that's yours for the taking.
Oh, a steal. Nice little defensive play by Miller to recover.
Miller, he goes at high RPMs. He's going to miss a basket, but he's going to.
Yeah, that's offensive foul.
Boy,
see, this is just what's going to kill the Cats.
Yeah, I think in the first 6 minutes of this game, what I feel is the Wildcats pressing. They're pressing for something that isn't there. You have to let it happen. Bonners Ferry isn't really executing much better.
No.
I mean, they're only up by 3, but when you're on the road, you accept that. You're
Yes,
like,
you do.
we'll take this messiness. Wildcats really fortunate to only be down by 3 points right now.
Bonners Ferry is going to take that second foul on Ripley Luna. That's a big
foul
foul
right there.
But that last play by Ripley is just a perfect example of pull it out and take your time.
Yeah. Yeah,
he took it right into 3 blue jerseys.
I have a feeling, I mean, it'll depend on really.
There's a steal by Tanner.
So the Wildcats, the turnovers right now really are a moot point. But these are going to come back to haunt them if they don't fix this really quick.
KJ.
That was smart.
He was going to pick his spot there.
That was smart right there. Wildcats, KJ's going to take the 3 instead. No good.
And Tanner with an offensive rebound. Got to move the ball.
Yeah, Wildcats really.
It's almost like they're playing a
zone.
zone offense, but there's just no movement offensively right now. They're standing around.
Good job by Miller looking back at Coach Martin.
Nice little flex cut there.
Hey, and Ken.
Off.
How about, let's give credit to the Bonners Ferry defense. I mean, they've scouted well. They know what Kellogg struggles with, and they're kind of in that tweener zone. We're going to play you man-to-man, but you're going to think we're kind of matching up a little bit zone-wise.
Yeah, and Kellogg is not making them work on defense right now.
Right. It's just giving them too many free outs. Yep.
Bonners Ferry gets to just stand in these spots because the guys just aren't moving and screening away. You got to get that ball moving. Here's an example. They got it packed in.
A little bit better screen exchange there by the Wildcats.
That's travel.
Yeah, Froelich, he had some success in the last game, Ken. He really used his footwork. He really found an entry to the basket. Right there, though, just one step too many. You can't do that. You can do it in the NBA. You can't do it tonight. I like the energy Luke Miller has brought into the game.
The human spark plug.
Oh, great job by Bonners getting to the bucket there. Wildcats can't get the rebound.
Ridge Williams with the offensive rebound.
Ridge Williams, I'm surprised it's only 10-5 right now. It feels like it should be a 10-point game.
Oh, another one.
Let's go to a replay there of Ridge getting to the bucket. Wildcats in trouble. They're not in trouble right now,
Yeah,
but they really are not playing within themselves.
No.
They really are amped up.
Well, we kind of predicted this was going to happen.
Oh yeah. This is all. There's a lot of game left to play here.
Oh, he walked. It was a nice looking shot by Ridge.
Gosh, every loose ball going the Badgers' way right now.
Oh, an offensive foul. I'm not sure what I saw there.
We're just seeing some game-changing calls right here.
I mean, it looked like it was just a nice little step through. I didn't see any offensive foul there, but.
Well, we haven't gone to our picks yet. I think we get a little bit of a lull here, which we have had no such thing. We're going to go to Buck in the K-Wall Silver Dollar Radio booth.
And the steal by
as Colby
Blackmore.
gets his pocket picked by Blackmore right there. And it's all Badgers right
Yes,
now,
it
ladies and
is.
gentlemen. Wildcats in trouble.
Thomas Bateman with the layup.
Really need to settle things down.
Oh, and a three at the buzzer by Tanner Groves. That helped out a lot.
Just like that. Things change in a heartbeat. 8-12, it feels like it should be 20-10.
Even probably worse than that right now, but
Really, Wildcats fortunate to just be down by 4. We're going to go to the Kellogg High School pep band. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we are back. We are not rested. We're not exactly ready, but what do you do in a game like this? You got to come back. You got to come back, and you got to just call these as you see it. Wildcats so fortunate to get that 3 at the buzzer after really should have been down double digits at this point. So many turnovers. Hanging in, though. Wildcats defending, or not defending, Intermountain League champions. KJ
nice little
Walker.
step through by KJ.
Yeah, it's a nice little take by KJ.
There's still a lid up there.
Ken, it almost feels like, though, it feels like the Wildcats feel like there's always a better shot. It's like they're looking to make that extra pass, and I like that. But it hurts them offensively.
Look at this.
Badgers are just taking
Ridge
it.
Williams.
Badgers taking it right to the basket. Leaving no doubt.
The Badgers are taking advantage of the Wildcats overplaying these passing lanes, and then they're getting easy backdoor layups.
Oh, and there's a 3
Colby.
attempt right there.
Wow,
Colby
that
is
looked
just
good.
Colby's had enough. I tell you that right now. He's just saying, you know what? Let's go, Wildcats. Let's just get this lid off this basket. I'm going to drain this long 3.
That was as pretty of a 3 as I've seen him shoot all year. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, answers back.
This could be a battle. It's going to go
That's
back and
Bateman.
forth.
This is just intense right here. Bridger McLean into the game. Grove's going to take another 3. I don't know. If you're the Wildcats, I like Colby taking 3s. I like Tanner with the ball in his hands. I don't like Tanner as your featured 3-point shooter. That's just not what his deal is. And I understand it because he wants to have his, he wants to take control of this game too. Now it's a 6-point game, possibly 8 to 9 here if the Badgers execute offensively. They have gotten some good looks, Ken.
Another one.
This time it's Bateman again, the other Bateman.
Trey Bateman.
And Trey Bateman for the tray. Wildcats down 9 now, in danger of letting this game get out of hand. And there's another turnover. This is just a recipe for disaster for the Wildcats.
I think Coach Martin's going to need to call a timeout now.
Yeah.
This is getting out of control.
Bonners Ferry Badgers just taking it to the Kellogg Wildcats right now. on the road. Stakes are as high as they've been all season.
Another turnover.
Wildcats cannot find a rhythm or cannot make a pass. And Badgers looking to, they'll take another three here.
There's a nice turnover for the Wildcats.
Wow, just feels like nonstop action here for the last 7 or 8 minutes.
There's hardly been a set offense. This has just been so fast-paced. Colby, a little short.
That's Bridger trying to get the board there. Wildcats with their 4th team foul. I don't mind that.
No,
that's good hustle.
Gives the team a little break, but yeah, that's Bridger. I mean, he's going to be in the dirt of it all.
Thanks for joining us. Linda Buffington, as always. Let's go Wildcats take charge. They did take a charge, and they tried to take charge of the game. Boy, I tell you what, these Badgers are just ready to go. Been very impressed by both the crowd here from Bonners Ferry and these boys, just really with a lot of energy and discipline. And they're just feasting from 3 right now. As I say that's Asher Williams. Wildcats might get blown out here if they don't figure something out offensively, because these Badgers are confident and they are knocking down jumpers from everywhere.
They have come out ready to play. And if you watch the two offenses, there's a huge difference in how they're being run right now.
Yep.
There's a lot of movement.
Wildcats just look lost.
Tanner, he's in the middle of everything. Wow, that's 3 fouls on Ripley.
Yeah,
I think that was a good call, you know.
I do too. You have to know better. You have to know they're going to bring that. Let me tell you something. Wildcats are in big trouble.
They are.
It feels like they're trying to get back, even when they were down 3. They're trying to get everything back right away, and you can't. You have to be patient. It's a long game. You're at home, almost like home court disadvantage right now. Credit to the Badgers. Ken, they are bringing it.
They are. They're playing very patient, very confident right now. It seems like they can get anything they want. Look at Luke Miller. What do we got? Jump ball, so Wildcat ball.
The Wildcats have to settle for a jump ball.
Get the ball back.
I'll tell you, what that tells me is Bonners Ferry missed a bucket there, didn't get the rebound, and told you you're going to have to fight for that possession. You're going to have to sacrifice an alternating possession for that. I tell you what, these Badgers are ready to play tonight.
They are well coached for this game.
Wildcats, little ball movement here, which is a good thing to see. Froelich with the take. Finally, Wildcats with forcing Bonners to play defense. Now, I don't mind the foul. That's a great foul. But the Wildcats finally got a decent look at the bucket and made Bonners Ferry play defense there.
Yeah, there's been many trips down that they haven't had to play defense because the ball isn't moving, the players are not, cutting to the basket or screening away.
Yeah,
if you go down and watch Bonners Ferry play offense, there's movement all over the place down there.
What a game so far also by Braden Blackmore. He's been on the boards. He's running the point.
Another turnover. Oh. Block shot. KJ gets...
I just almost don't even know how to process what I'm seeing out of the Wildcats right now. It's like elation and success followed by what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you got to steal. So you throw a full court pass that goes out of bounds.
It looked like it.
Then you get to the line and you miss the free throw.
Yeah.
Everything right now is stacking up for Bonners Ferry on the road, even though we still have lots of time left. Right now, Bonners just bringing it.
That's a good call. Over's back.
How about Luke Miller getting defensive position there?
That kid just amazes me every game. He's like a human spark plug. He's all over the floor. Just a little bit ago, we saw him diving all over the floor like a human bruise.
He plays so hard.
He does not quit, and he never gives up.
Looks like we have a little bit of a conference here with Todd Bitterman and Mike Flock. I'm not sure what the discussion is. We have 5 team fouls for the Wildcats, 6 for the Badgers. I'm not sure if there was a discrepancy maybe with the book. Are we in a bonus or not? We are now going to the scoreboard, or scorer's table.
They probably can't figure out who the foul is on, is my guess.
Looks like Coach Martin and his staff.
Need a replay?
I don't know. It looks like JR saying, hey, 1-1. And we are not, but they are discussing now with Mike Manzardo and Todd Bitterman. And I keep seeing 1-1 from the coaching staff of the Wildcat side.
Well, there was a foul down there.
3-9.
I thought the foul was on 10 is what it was.
So Todd Bitterman is calling the he's calling an offensive foul, but it was on the block out. He's saying foul.
What the?
I'm not sure that's even.
Wow! What a homer job on your home court.
Not so sure. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get a explanation on that.
Wow!
And there's another
That's
offensive foul.
unbelievable. They called the foul prior to that play on Bonner's Ferry, and then they lost track of who they called the foul on, and then called it on the Wildcats.
Yeah, I'm not sure what actually happened there after those, and they had 2 different discussions.
And still couldn't get it right.
Nonetheless, the ball doesn't lie. Wildcats have the ball back after a player control foul, ironically. And
not a shooting foul.
Let's see if the Wildcats can go to work here. Luna tries. Yeah, Wildcats just have nothing rhythmically offensively. It's feast or famine.
Oh, nice block by Tanner. Luke. The other Luke. Frolic.
I don't even know how that went in. I don't know how the Wildcats converted that. It was just.
Luke Miller's hurt.
That might be a hyperextended foot with Luke. He tried to pull it. Yeah, he pulled himself up. And might be a pulled hammy or something, but boy,
he's grabbing his back, so it might be a sciatic or something.
Yeah.
He's grabbing in that region of a sciatic nerve, you know, and man, if you get that thing out of whack.
I honestly thought he traveled there, but he kind of threw the ball up, like knowing he couldn't control his momentum.
Yeah.
And so 2.5 minutes here, 11-point lead still. Bonners, I mean, if you're Bonners,
you're happy right now.
I like the pace, but just what are you pressing up this for? Just make Kellogg earn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the clock is on your side.
It sure is.
Make Kellogg play defense, and just wait for your shot, and then you turn it over.
Now is where Kellogg has to capitalize and not turn it over.
Those two just play so well together. Nice little assist from Tanner to Luke Frolic for the layup.
Timeout. Hey, Ken, if I'm Coach Williams and I have gotten this far in the game on the road for the championship, and we have an 11-point lead and we just give up a turnover, I'm taking a timeout right away too and going, okay, let's get back to what we were doing. We got Kellogg on the ropes. Let's execute here. And
yeah. You know, I think the only thing bad about that last possession for Bonner's Ferry down there was the turnover. I mean, they were being patient on offense.
Yeah.
Just threw it right into the Kellogg Wildcats' hands.
Let's go down to the bands here, battling it out. We're not going anywhere. Well, we got a half a breath. 16:25, Badgers fully ready for this tilt tonight. Wildcats in for a fight. First place Wildcats against the second place Bonners Ferry Badgers, district championship. We've been here before.
Man, Rich Williams was in the key for I don't know how long on that possession.
And he got a piece of that board. Wildcats really just need to stay disciplined. Ken, you know, the last time I saw a crowd of this size, between Bonners and Kellogg, and with this much energy, I'm going back like 1995, 1996, Travis Fulton, Casey Fisher, Chris Nielsen, where this place along the baselines was standing room only, on this baseline standing room only, KHQ, KXLY. I mean, this place was absolutely packed. This isn't as crowded, but it feels like the same energy.
There's a lot of energy, a lot of loud noise coming from that Bonners Ferry crowd, and Kellogg, they're bringing it too.
That almost looked like it got away with a little bit of a travel there. He might have got bumped. It's going to be 1-1. Finally, both teams in the bonus. It feels like this has been just an all-out track meet up until this point.
It feels like it's been kind of one-sided with the calls, against Kellogg. But, I mean, look at it. It's 7-8 for fouls.
We got Hensley at the line. He's not able to capitalize, similar to the Wildcats. Kellogg gets a bucket here, and then a stop, and then it's almost a moot point. We come back in the second half, but Wildcats really look to be struggling offensively. Wildcats going with Bridger McLean. Of course, Ripley Luna with his third foul on a player control. He's got to sit. Luke Miller with an injury. Wildcats really need to dig deep here. And they can, and I think they will, but, man, this is when your back's against the wall right here.
It's good ball movement. Good flash to the middle. A block, okay. So Luke Froelich going to the line with this block foul down here on...
And Ken Froelich really has done a great job of controlling his body, his dribble, his feet. He got the call for the travel down there, but he spent the entire last game just maneuvering in the paint. He's got great footwork. So.
Yeah, he does. He's got a very impressive spin move. And when he nails it, man, it's beautiful.
The only problem is you got to make these free throws when you finally get a foul called. Bonners Ferry going to go to their bench a little bit here too as Pettish comes in. I mean, I would send Kellogg to the line right now if I was Bonners. Kellogg I would say they're maybe 50% at best. I don't have the official stats.
I think that might even be high right now.
I think the Wildcats have left 5 points on the board, and that would be a 4-point game at this point if they made a few more of their free throws. Blackmore is happy to set things up here. Badgers have had some great success offensively.
He walked. A good call. Yeah, he did. I think he saw a back door, and he was going to pass it, and they weren't there. And
Wildcats fans just kind of getting re-energized here. You can't do that is the chant. Bonners Ferry Badger fans are unfazed, however. They're right
standing,
into this ballgame.
They're ready for it. They move the ball. I mean,
got to keep working it. Yeah. It's like Kellogg when they don't get their first attempt. It's like, what do we do? Well,
or working it. Or it's not the person they want to throw it to at the top of the key is what it comes across.
Colby working it around. He wanted the three. I would have probably taken that if I was Colby.
And we got the foul.
Nice job by Tanner. Pretty heady move by the senior there. So Tanner will get to the line here. He'll get 2. First one up and good. I mean, for 2 pretty energetic, spirited teams right here, 25-17, it's like a slugfest.
I mean, after that first quarter, for the Wildcats to only be down 8, really, through this whole thing, I'd be kind of happy going into the half right now if I was Coach Martin.
Well, I tell you what, we are talking about all things. We're talking about Inter-Mountain League. We're talking about District 1. We're talking about going to state. We've talked about the 95, 96, 97 Bonners Ferry Kellogg rivalries. The names are still a lot the same. The competition is similar as well. I tell you what, we need a break. We're going to take a quick one right here. Please don't go anywhere. Come back and join us. We'll be right back. Wildcats Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll be here in a little bit. I'd say about 7 or 8 minutes. Serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Beauregard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, free estimates. You can reach Bogie & Sons by calling 208-682-4466. You can also email coachbogie.steve@gmail.com as well. Thanks, Coach Bogie, for the support, and go Wildcats! NASCO is a loyal Wildcat activity supporter and Kellogg-based construction management company. Their primary focus is supporting our U.S. military's Department of Defense through the performance of multi-million-dollar federal construction contracts. NASCO has a long history in the Silver Valley where their home office has been based for more than 23 years. They have enjoyed continued growth and now have multiple satellite offices nationwide. To date, they've worked on over 50 military bases and performed more than 3,500 construction projects in 32 states across the U.S. NASCO is proud of their Silver Valley roots and is actively involved in local community events and activities. You can find them on the web at nascousa.com. Wildcats Live would like to thank NASCO for being the original gold level supporter and proud partner. Thank you, NASCO, and go Wildcats! Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth. North America's premier silver mining and refining company and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District in Idaho, the Sunshine Complex is composed of the Sunshine Mine and Sunshine Refinery, located in the heart of the Silver Valley, Kellogg, Idaho. Sunshine Silver Mining and Refining support many local endeavors and are 2021-2022 Wildcats Live Gold level sponsors. Check out their website at sunshinesilvermining.com to learn more. Go Wildcats! From plywood to paint, tools to trim, they have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Family owned and operated since 1948 and located in Smelterville, Idaho, Nickerson's Towing and Sales have been taking care of the Silver Valley and beyond for over 70 years. Chad and his crew provide 24/7 mobile services, towing and recovery, and also have a full shop facility available. Whether you need a tow, a jump start, a winch out, a tire change, or fuel delivery, Nickerson's can do it all. As Chad says, no matter how poorly you park it, we can help. Nickerson's also provides services such as secure storage, truck and trailer repair, brakes, transmissions, suspensions, and much more. Chad and family are devoted, longtime supporters of local youth athletics and activities, as well as all things Wildcat. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving the home and auto glass and glazing needs of the Silver Valley and North Idaho for more than 50 years. With 3 generations of family expertise and community loyalty, they have a well-earned reputation for hard work and excellence. No matter what your needs, you can rest easy knowing that your project will be handled quickly and professionally. From energy-efficient windows, it's North America's premier silver mining and refining company, and headquartered in Denver, Colorado, Sunshine Mining and Refining is a precious metals production, development, and exploration company primarily focused on silver. Their namesake project, the Sunshine Complex, is 100% owned by SSMRC and is North America's only vertically integrated silver complex. Located in the mining-friendly Coeur d'Alene Mining District, serving North Idaho and beyond, including Coeur d'Alene, Sandpoint, and the Silver Valley and more, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding is ready to handle all of your home exterior needs. Owned and operated by KHS alumnus and former basketball standout player and former coach Steve Bogie Borgard, Bogie & Sons Roofing and Siding specialize in metal, flat roofs, as well as architectural shingle. Bogie & Sons is fully licensed and insured and A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau with over 4 decades of satisfied customers. If you are looking to replace your roof or siding or just want to inquire about options, Bogie is just a call or email away and can provide friendly, plywood to paint, tools to trim. They have it all, or they can order it in just a few days' time. Kellogg Lumber Company is a veteran-owned business that has been supplying the Silver Valley with quality building materials to contractors, builders, and homeowners for 4 generations. Purple and gold through and through. Shoshone Glass has been serving Okay, halftime break, kinda.
That was quick.
Bands were bringing it. They're trying to disrupt our ad script, trying to get the bands in there. Both the Bonners Ferry, Badger, and Kellogg Wildcat bands playing together. Good stuff. We tried to bring as much of it to
That's
you
an
as
offensive
we
foul.
could. Right out of the gate.
That was so risky by Ripley Luna right there.
Yeah, it could have been his fourth.
But, he stood right in there and took that charge, and they get the ball back.
And just like that, that is 4 fouls on Asher Williams. Like, what in the world? What a turn of events.
That was a big play for both teams right there.
I mean, Ripley just saying, I can't play bad defense. I'm just going to stand here, but that's a 50-50 call sometimes, Ken.
Yeah, it is.
This is where the Wildcats have struggled. When they don't get their first look, they really have grasped trying to get that in there. There it is. Ripley just asserting himself on both ends of the floor right now, Ken.
Ripley kind of lulled him into that one, and then he just exploded to the bucket, and they got him on the layup.
And Wildcats right out of the gate saying, we are back and one. Ripley Luna off the Tanner Groves rebound.
No, I think that was Colby.
And it is Colby, and it is a 4-point game, possibly 3 with 2 possessions here.
And that quick, we're right back in it.
Oh my gosh! I thought we were getting a break at halftime, and then right out of the gun. Or right out of the half, we are just
like that. It's a 3-point game.
22-25. That was Colby Luna. Blackmore running point tonight for the Bonners Ferry Badgers.
And the flex cut.
Yeah, that's a nice cut there. Bateman getting open.
It's one of the best plays in basketball when it's executed beautifully like that.
Yeah, credit to Coach Williams. He's got this Wildcat defense scouted. So the Wildcats maybe have to make a little bit of an adjustment into the second half. Looks like we're going to get a 30-second timeout. Just everything happening counter to the Wildcats' narrative. Ripley's going to try to go
run that one off.
Get some treatment, runs into somebody coming out in the hallway.
I'm glad to see Luke Miller back out here, boy, when he went down in the first half.
Yeah, Luke looked like he was done based on that. Probably, I think it hits the floor again. We thought maybe sciatic or whatever. I think maybe he hit his tailbone coming down too. Maybe just a floor injury. Not a soft tissue. He's good to go. Wildcats really need to be patient.
Oh, got to get that up on the board. And no foul down there.
Pretty aggressive down there. Both players wondering what the heck happened. Joining the play late.
Luke, a foul on Luke Miller.
Still, after all this.
Seemed like a little late on that call.
Still just 22-27. Badgers and Wildcats really just emptying the chambers tonight again. They're just this is just an all-out assault on both sides.
I think this is going to be a game of who has the most players left on the floor at the end of the game. It might be.
It's just it's an attrition game.
Yeah.
And thanks for Jeff Stewart joining us in the chat, shouting out the 95 Badger Wildcat matchup here with the Pac Gym, ending on a Chris Nielsen dunk.
Oh, man.
Absolutely, it did. And this place, the lid just came off of Andrews, this big arched lid.
KJ had a shot there.
And this is what it feels like. It feels very similar. Wildcats still unable to manage their energy on offense. They really have just been lost, Ken.
Unforced turnovers just are a killer. It's one thing when, a team forces it, but when you throw a pass like that, that's just unforced.
And the Wildcats really are, as we said, well, I say that now, but that's going to change. 27-22, that's a 5-point game. That's nothing in high school basketball.
Still trying to see where that foul was,
But then they give up a 2 and a possibly 3-point play, and they're going to be back down by 8. And in a low-scoring game like this, that's going to feel like, and they don't get the rebound here. I'm not sure what happened there.
Got the foul on Blackmore.
Hawk. I had to call it travel.
Oh.
But I just feel like every single trip, the Wildcats are fortunate to get away with less damage than what could have happened. And that was with Miller with the injury. The Badgers have, oh my goodness. Wildcats have weathered the storm. Badgers get hot from 3, and they haven't been since, knock on wood.
But they've had back-to-back trips and scored buckets, and, the Cats have gone down empty-handed the last few times.
Of course, Coach Eli Borgard remembering his days of idolizing those 95 Wildcats. Brian Carlson, Casey Fisher, Chris Nielsen. For the Badgers, Benson LaRue. Oh, man, those were some good teams.
He's really showing our age.
I'm trying to pull a name here. Gavin. I'll get it here in a second. Groves takes it to the bucket. No good. Wildcats just not fortunate tonight on the offensive end, and the Badgers just taking advantage. There's another three. Fortunate to not have that go down. Blackmore doing some work in the paint.
He's so skilled.
Let me tell you something. Braden Blackmore is willing this game just of himself. Not that any one player is above another, but Braden Blackmore is just laying it on the line tonight. He's playing point. He's working. I mean, let's see. He's 6 foot in the program. I would give him 5'11" at best, and he's playing like he's 6'4" tonight.
Yeah, he's controlled the game offensively, and just picks his spots and fights for everything.
And when he doesn't, he's getting offensive rebounds, and Wildcats just have no answer, just taking the wind out of their sails.
Just like that, we have a 10-point game again.
Yep. And credit to the Badgers. I mean, Grove's going to take his three. That's no good. Badgers are happy with that. If I'm the Badgers, I want Tanner taking that three out of the set. I don't want Tanner slashing and playing, improvising, but if Tanner's going to spot up on a three, I'll take it.
Yep.
Again, look who's at the point here. It's Blackmore. And guess where he's going to go if a shot goes up here.
Oh, that's offensive foul. Yeah, push off.
It's going to be on Ridge.
Yeah, that was a good call.
I don't know how many that is on Ridge. It's just his first.
He chicken winged that one.
I still feel like the Wildcats have not played offensively to their potential, and when they do, this will tighten up. It's just a matter of when the Wildcats do that and if they have enough time. And right now they're just not. It's not threes.
They are playing a zone offense against a very lax man defense right now.
It's not threes, Wildcats. Nope. It's not threes. It's cutting and flexing and getting easy buckets.
Arch on that one.
Yeah.
Trey Bateman.
Wildcats are in big trouble here, ladies and gentlemen. Trey Bateman hitting the jumper there. We have a 12-point game. The Wildcats have no answers.
Travel.
Oh, he's going to call it hold.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to call it travel.
Thought that could have been a travel, too. The timing felt like that could have been a travel.
Yeah, just the way the momentum's going, too.
And if I'm Bonners Ferry right now, that is my 5th team foul, but I'll take it. Don't give these Wildcats easy buckets. They have not shown you they can grind and get baskets. Mostly transition and threes are all the Wildcats have gotten so far. There's a nice disciplined shot fake up and under by Froelich. Exactly what the Wildcats need. Couldn't have come at a better time.
I mean, there's 2 and 3 picks every movement by these guys.
Yeah, these Badgers, they're mixing it up. It's like just a blender right now for the Wildcats. They're having to fight through screens.
Ridge Williams. Call the foul, huh?
Rich Williams with the strong take, the 6'1" junior. It's like these Bonners Ferry Badgers have just waited all since Saturday for this game. And it's not that the Wildcats haven't, but it feels like if we're in a boxing match, it feels like the Wildcats are like, we're a little rattled here.
Yeah.
We need to get back off our heels.
I think we got a lot of people from the Bonners Ferry area watching in tonight.
Oh, I think so too. That's a tough road trip. Look at that crowd though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of people minus this impressive crowd for the Bonners Ferry Badgers.
We got an 11-point game, a quick timeout by Bonners Ferry.
Yeah, and I like it. I like the timeout because you so far are dictating this game. And you're saying, let's continue to dictate this game and not let them go on a run. Well, let's take a quick break because we need one. And let's go to the Kellogg High School Pep Band. They are bringing it tonight as well. Kellogg High School pep band, ladies and gentlemen, led by drum major senior Gracie Miller.
We got Bonners Ferry
Wildcats
changing things up with a half-court soft press, really.
Wildcats have no clue, no answer. I've watched a lot of games of all sports, and this just feels to me like they're going to have to fight it out, but they might not.
Blackmore.
This might be over here by the end of the second quarter if the Wildcats don't wake up. They just don't have.
And guess what? Got to get it all back in one shot, and that's been a big difference right here.
Badgers are one step ahead of the Wildcats all night tonight. Credit to Coach Williams.
This game just reminds me so much of the games against the 4A teams this year.
Yeah, they just look. They do. They look out of sync, and they've never gotten back into rhythm offensively. They've created turnovers.
Yeah.
They've gotten some stops. There's a stop right there, but will they make them capitalize? The answer is no. And that's what it's been all night. That's what they've done. They've gotten stops and then just gone down and tried for the first available thing. Just not a good night for the Wildcats offensively. It's still not over. 14 points feels like a lot in this game, but there's still 2 minutes left in this quarter.
Somebody fell asleep. And Blackmore with the rebound.
I tell you what, this is just turning into an avalanche for the Wildcats. I don't know. Yeah, if you're Coach Martin, I don't know what.
He's irate right now.
Yeah, there's just not much you can say at this point. The Badgers are taking it to you. It's a 16-point game. That might as well be a 26-point game in the way this pace is going. With just 40 points scored, I don't know. If I'm Kellogg, you got to get everybody, all hands on deck. You cannot trade buckets from now on.
No.
It's like this is it.
I thought they turned the corner coming out of the half. They scored those 4 or 5 quick points.
Got it down to 4 or 5.
Yeah, well, man, Bonners Ferry just poured it on. Excuse me.
Yeah, Bonners Ferry, I have not seen them play a better game than I've seen them play tonight. And they've played some good games. They've taken it to Timberlake. They took it to Priest River. But on the road, with everything on the line, you got to give it to them.
And that's a heck of a trip for them to come all the way down here and play this well, too.
Absolutely. And it's like right now, it's just look at Wildcats just laboring to get it across the timeline.
I don't know what kind of offense they're trying to run, but there's just no movement. It's not fluid. It's very mechanical.
It does. It feels like a zone offense. It does.
There's so much potential for constant movement, but it's like they just don't know where to go if they're not fast breaking.
Right. Wildcat crowd not going anywhere. I see some wrestlers in the student body getting ready to head down to the state tournament. Your district champion Kellogg Wildcat wrestlers.
That's a heck of an accomplishment.
So great. Wyatt High, Coulter Wood.
Oh, and another.
That's a deep three there by Colby.
Got fouled again.
It's fouled. I'll tell you what, though, Ken, these don't matter if you don't make free throws.
No,
you
it doesn't.
You got to make at least 2 of these, but make all 3.
Yeah, they don't call them free throws for nothing.
That's right. And it is a little bit of a lost art. I understand that. Free throws percentages are down everywhere. And misses the first one there, so.
I just don't know why there isn't, coaches aren't stressing free throws as much. It's
Colby with the second. It's good. Luke's going to come in for Bridger. Sometimes Luke, he looks like he's a little labored there physically. He's still feeling the effects of that first half hitting the floor.
There you got 2.
2 of 3. 2 of 3 will take it, Colby. Back down to 14.
Coming up on the last minute of this third quarter, let's see if the Cats can get a couple stops here,
I anticipate Bonners working this ball around and getting a look and possibly a foul. They'll take it to the bucket when needed, or take a 3. I'm corrected, but they get their own rebound.
Wow. A block?
That was kind of a late whistle there.
Wow. He was so out of control.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say this, Ken, just from a broadcasting perspective, I don't think the refs have created a 14-point lead for Bonners Ferry, but
No.
there haven't been many calls that have helped them.
You know, and Bonners Ferry's had a couple calls go their way too, or go against them.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they usually even themselves out, but sometimes they go one-sided.
I definitely don't want to be, this is the refs causing this.
No,
it's not even close to that. Wildcats are digging their own grave.
This is far from that.
Oh, Gavin Glindeman, thank you. Who was that gave me? Kelly Rapati. Yes. Benson LaRue, Gavin Glindeman, Chris Gravel, Haleski. I remember all these guys, and I also remember Derek Jennings, Travis Fulton, Casey Fisher, Chris Nielsen, Brant Bircher. Gosh, I remember all these guys. What a great matchup Intermountain League-wise that was, headed down to state. Just had so many close games, so many closely contended games. I remember the district championship at the Lake City Timberwolves gym. Oh, I was so nervous. Thank you, Kelly, for those fill-ins there. Brian Stewart, Jeff High. Oh, yeah, those are great times.
Tanner for three. That's a big bucket right there.
Wildcats needed that, Ken.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I was watching that offense down there and watching Bonners Ferry defense. They have the Wildcats confused because they're playing a soft man and just kind of packing it in because there's nobody else that really can hit any threes but Ripley.
Right. Yeah.
Or even, Colby. And so they're just laying off, and it makes it look like it's a zone defense.
I tell you what, I would, I don't want to take anything away from the players of Bonners Ferry because they're playing a great game, but Coach Williams is coaching a great game right now.
Oh, yeah.
He's
prepared.
He's got the Wildcats scouted. He knows our tendencies, and he's got his players playing at a energy level that's hard to match. And when you get another team on their heels, he's pushing all the right buttons. He's calling timeouts when he needs them. He's letting them play when he needs to. Kudos to Coach Williams right here.
For sure.
There's another little bit in the chat. Oh, Rhonda Deuce. Yeah, Jeremy Bame. Absolutely. Tim Cohall. Man, some of those teams were just
Merle
so
Ansley, the
fun to watch.
Luna Flop.
Yeah,
Get
Merle
out of
Ansley.
here.
Just
Try
take
again.
your weak sauce out of here, Merle Ansley. Try harder. Watch basketball more. Gosh, give us a break. If you want to see flopping, go watch soccer. All right, Kobe Loon into the game. Ripley's still out. Luke Miller in. It's a 13-point deficit. This is a big hill to climb, Ken, if you're a Wildcat.
The Cats just need to realize they can't get it all back at once.
Right.
Take your time, get these easy buckets, and then go down and play defense on the other end.
KJ with the three-point jumper.
KJ's been wanting a three all night.
He was fading a little bit on that. We could see it from this angle.
Yeah. Just a little lean to the left.
Badger's going to get out and run. Going to get a foul.
Yeah, he came down with the arm. If he would have just kept his arms up, I think he would have been fine.
Boy, I'll tell you what. If you were to tell me Wildcats down 13 with 7.5 to go and with Bonners Ferry on the line, I'd tell you the odds are pretty long. Wildcats need some pretty miraculous play here, especially considering the foul trouble and who they have on the court right now. They are not at full strength right now. And the Badgers really have done a good job of subbing guys in. They're fresh. They've got one guy with 4 fouls. That's
number 12.
That is Asher Williams. He's just a freshman, so Bonners Ferry is in control right now. All they have to do is continue what they have going here. There's Froelich with the take.
And the foul.
Not able to finish it.
It's going to be a foul fest in this last quarter, I think.
Well, if I'm Bonners Ferry, I'm like, okay, grind it out, make Kellogg earn it.
Kellogg has not proven they can hit, consistent free throws, so I agree with you. You might as well just go ahead and hack them. Make them earn it. They're in and out on that one.
Yeah, Wildcats. Oh man, I wish we need to add that to our arsenal, having some stats. Wildcats just
exact
abysmal from the free throw line, not helping themselves at all. Turnovers and free throws is what I'll
there's
say.
A nice steal by Tanner Groves.
Nice steal there and the dish.
Oh, quick timeout.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Coach Williams, he's on top of it. I'd take a timeout too. I'd say stop it right now. Get back to what we're doing. That's going to be a full timeout. And I don't know do we have any band action happening? It doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and, oh yeah, we do. We have a little bit of it's Bonners Ferry Band. Let's stay here and listen to the Bonners Ferry Band. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout, which I believe is a pretty solid timeout by Coach Williams. I would take the same timeout. Going to the chat, Ruth Ross, absolutely correct. Wildcats definitely need to get some stops, get some rebounds, and stop turning the ball over, and they can fight their way back into this. That three right there.
Freshman just not afraid to shoot it.
That three right there by Asher Williams with 4 fouls might be the dagger for the Wildcats here. That's just the last thing you want to do is give up a three.
Especially after working that hard on that defensive side there.
Yeah.
And then they break it and nail a three from the corner. I mean,
Wildcats up against the ropes and have been from basically the get-go. Badgers taking it at them. I feel like the Wildcats have settled for threes, which now, ironically, they may need. They may need to
look
hit
how
2 or
bunched
3.
up it is defensively. I mean,
there's just no movement.
No.
And you're right. There's an exchange there, but that's it.
KJ with a nice little spin move from the baseline.
Oh, they thought they got him on the inbound violation there. No such luck. I think the Wildcats are going to point to. Oh, geez. Bonners Ferry unconscious from 3 right now. That is Bateman. They just can't miss. They're throwing it in the ocean right now.
Luke Froelich just got pushed from the back, and no call down here.
Yeah, Wildcats just can't get a break. And when they do score, Bonners just comes back with a 3.
Tanner Groves
answers.
He's going to try and keep him in it.
There.
He needs some defense.
No.
Oh, he walked! Oh, wow.
Tanner Groves, how about that, Ken, the senior, just looking a 3 in the eye, knocking it down.
That was a beautiful shot.
Keeping you, I don't want to say within punching distance, but at least you can see that punch.
Yeah,
You're not throwing it yet. But.
We got Ripley back in the game. I think he's still got 3 fouls and coming off that little ankle injury, I think.
Yeah, it looks a little tender.
Yeah. I think he's been battling that this
year,
though, too.
Yeah, he's tough, Ken, yeah. He's come back into some games. And
gotta get on the floor. Gotta want it. And, Tanner Groves, man. He's just.
How about Tanner? He knows he's getting fouled. Like, let me get that thing up there somewhere. Right. Tanner Groves not ready to go down here.
No. These seniors do not want to go down like that.
So if all things hold, which there's still 5 minutes left, we're still way too early to call this. If things hold the way they do, and Bonners Ferry gets the number 1 berth to state out of this district, Wildcats will host Priest River. Well, Priest River and Timberlake are playing right now. We got to check in on that game. I'm assuming it's going to be Priest River. Maybe I'm wrong, but they'll have another home game. So, being the number 1 seed out of the Intermountain League, we will go to NFHS to check that one.
So we got 1 of 2 from Tanner Groves. Let's see what the Wildcats can do here defensively. Looks like they're a little confused on what they want to do. They want to. Some players want to have a press, others don't. Bonners Ferry spread it out.
Bonners, to me, just looks unfazed.
Yeah, an air ball.
I mean, even that empty possession, they don't look worried. They're just like, oh, we're just going to keep running our offense.
You know, they have really a comfortable lead. The clock
do.
is on their side. You know, and just they are taking their time on offense, even though it got a little sloppy there towards the latter part of it.
So we will check in live here on the Timberlake Priest River game. Looks like right now, as the Wildcats look to get some more points, they'll get a foul. That's, if you're Wildcats, that's your recipe.
Yeah, stop the clock.
Stop the clock, get to the line. Unfortunately, Ken, you got to make your free throws.
Yeah.
Looks like right now it is, oh boy, it is the Timberlake Tigers 53. I stand corrected. The Priest River Spartans 44. So we've got the Timberlake Tigers.
Is that fourth quarter?
It is the fourth quarter with 1:32 to go.
Oh,
Your
man.
Timberlake Tigers will be traveling to Andrews Gymnasium if all things hold here. Although the Wildcats doing what they can to chip into this. Ken, I think by 3 minutes, this got to be single digits.
Yeah.
Now I'm giving them 1:30. You need a stop and a bucket and another stop.
They got a chance here.
And
Just
you
get a stop here.
Yeah, just missed a free throw, so that makes it a little tougher. Not impossible, though.
And then you give up a jumper like that from the
Bonner's
elbow.
just knocking. I wonder what they're shooting from the floor. They are lighting it up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, ankle again.
That's Colby, though.
Look at that. Look at him fighting.
And Tanner, here we go, single digits. And we're
There
down
it
to
is.
9.
Yeah, but you got both Lunas.
Yeah, this is going to be a battle now. They're going to have to toughen up.
Sitting on ankles, and that's
he's hurting. He's hurting bad. Oh, Tanner almost had another one.
Gets another one.
That's all right. That's all right. That's a good foul.
Boy, Colby is really hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting bad. Walk that sucker off.
42-51, 9 points. Wildcats, if they get a rebound there and they cut it to 7.
It's probably the best thing that could have happened for Colby right here.
Yeah.
So he can
cinch that thing up.
and walk it off a little bit more.
Tough free throw there.
Boy, he's wrenching on those shoelaces too.
Yeah, he is. Hubbard not able to make the first there, so it's worse. Wildcats down 10.
That was a good foul by Luke Froelich, I believe, on that one. And he missed them both. The Cats are not out of this.
54-44 at Timberlake.
Colby is
Tigers
just
looking for the
around.
upset. I guess I would call it an upset. Maybe not. They were the 3 seed, so.
Oh, man, luck out
Wow. I thought that was a turnover.
there. Oh!
Goes to the bank.
Deep!
I think the bank
From
is
the volleyball line, I believe.
that's going to be 4 on Rip, right?
Yes.
Is that his
It is
fifth?
5. Gee,
That
Willikers.
is, they got
That's
it down
huge.
to 6.
Yeah. That was a huge 3 by Colby.
Ripley is
With
gonna,
the gimpy ankle and everything, you know, he just
I tell you what, even
some
if he
weight on
makes
that
both
sucker.
of these, Wildcats need to score and then just play defense. It's going to be tough to do without Ripley.
missed it.
Look at this, one-legged Colby Luna off the bank
Cats
3.
are not out of
rips
this now.
the board down after his brother fouls out. Settle in, Wildcat fans. This thing is not over.
Good patience here.
I thought Froelich was taking that.
It's all right.
What a tough possession.
Get a stop down here.
Wildcats were patient, though. That's kind of what we've needed this whole time. They don't get any points there, but, man, they really did work the ball around and were very patient. It's weird that they didn't get any points there.
That's probably their best possession as far as ball movement.
Yeah, you cut that to 4 there, and all of a sudden, Bonners is playing tight. I think they're fine now, but we'll see. Wildcats got to dig in.
No need to foul right now. No need to foul at all.
Tanner Groves just wanting a piece of any of these passes going across. And he gets it.
Man.
Bonners gets the bounce. No call there. Ripley or Colby took the charge. Now it's a 6-point. I take that back. Now it's a 8-point game. That's right. It could have been 4. Now it's 8. Boy, Colby's just right now. Yeah, he's fighting. I don't want to call it desperation because that kind of means you're just doing what you can. But he's a man on a mission right now. Looks like Priest River fighting their way back. It's 47-56, but this one, it's going to be too late. So Priest River will be done with the district tournament. Timberlake Tigers live to fight another day. Who will they play? Will they go to Bonners Ferry or will they go to Kellogg? We'll find out here in the last 2 minutes.
So he missed the first one. That's a lane violation. If he had missed that, he should have got the free throw again.
So we got a timeout.
2 minutes.
Coming back off the timeout, we'll have Bonners Ferry ball.
Yes.
2 minutes.
7-point
game. I really feel like the Wildcats, that 2 possessions ago, if they would have cut that to 4, I think it would have been a whole different feel. It still, to me, feels like Bonners Ferry, out of this timeout, hey, here's the damage control we do. We're on the road. This is the worst case scenario with 2 minutes, what we do. You coach them to win. You coach them to grind clock, wait for a foul. You win it from the line if you're Bonners Ferry right now.
Yeah, you don't want to be too passive.
No.
You know, you still want to attack when you can. And, you know, look to score when the shot's there. But for the Cats, you got to get after it. You got 2 minutes. You got to try for these steals, but you don't want to give up any easy buckets either.
I'll tell you what, Ken, too, if I'm not playing the game, I'm not playing or coaching the game, so I can look ahead.
Right.
If I'm Kellogg and I don't win this game, both Luna boys tweaked ankles. Luke Miller hurt his back. Wildcats have to dig deep tomorrow to beat a Timberlake team that's probably going to be playing with some confidence. Ken, you got to get that rebound.
You do.
You give up that 3, they miss it. You can't give Bonners Ferry a second chance off of a 3-pointer from the corner.
For Bonners Ferry, I mean, that's all want right there. You know, they're wanting it more. They can smell victory right now. And
I got to tell you, they've been doing it all game.
Yeah.
This isn't like a fluke. They've been doing this all game long, and now you win it from the free throw line. Something the Wildcats have not done all night. If Bonners Ferry makes 75% of their free throws, this it's not even going to be a contest.
Nope.
Other than that last minute and 50. And there we go, 2 for 2, 100%. Wildcats,
gotta look to shoot.
Yeah, continually looking on that.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
No call. And then we get the foul there. It's going to be on Blackmore. Tanner Groves with a great hustle play. Tough breaks if you're the Wildcats.
Yeah,
that could have been a foul right there. It's not again. I don't think any of these are game deciders.
No,
they're not giving you any breaks, but Bonners Ferry's winning this game.
You know, at the beginning of the game, we were talking about the Wildcats, or even just both teams coming out a little sloppy with a lot of adrenaline, excitement. You know, and the Wildcats just haven't been able to kick that.
Nope.
And, you know, they've always had these slow starts with sloppy play, get it going, and then they start out in the third quarter, have another lull. They've just had this lull all game long. Well, it's just been a battle to get back in the game.
I will tell you what, hat tip to Bonners Ferry. They have brought the heat all night long on the road, and they're making the Wildcats earn every little bit of this, and they're earning. If they get this victory, they've earned every little bit of it, for sure.
Well, there's a turnover. Not quite out of it yet.
It's just too bad. It's the Wildcats turn that over there. They did that at the beginning of the game, too.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't make Bonners Ferry pay for it.
No.
They said, here, have it back.
Yeah.
We played great defense, but
We can go and compare this to our Seahawks, where
how is that not a foul
we
right
hit
there?
turnovers, but they never took advantage of a turnover all season long. And
Miller
there's
for
Luke
3.
Miller. Oh!
Got it.
And we have a 4-point game.
Point game. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all right. That's all right. But Ridge Williams is a really good free throw shooter.
Yeah, he
Probably
is.
the wrong guy to foul.
But right at a minute, you might as well settle into that. If you don't get the steal,
You got to get the.
and Miller did. He tried to get the steal there. So
The clock is on Bonner's Ferry side. You have to stop the clock
4
regardless.
points though.
Yeah.
4 points with a minute. That minute feels like 5 minutes.
This is going to take forever.
Yeah.
And he missed it. So now that becomes a really good foul by Luke Miller.
It does. Wildcats got to make or miss here. Wildcats need to capitalize on this next possession, and they can't force.
Get 2. You don't need a 3.
Get a quick bucket.
Even if he hits this. And he missed it. Oh! Luke Miller, the spark plug.
I don't know. I think he got fouled on that too. You don't need a 3 here.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh, man.
I thought Kobe made that.
And a foul. They're going to the line. So Luke Froelic's going to the line off the offensive rebound, which we haven't had many all night.
Hustle by Froelich. That corner 3 by Luna.
It looked good.
It did look good. I had to suck my breath back in. I thought he made that.
I thought he was going to get another foul called on that 3-point shot.
What's the controversy here? What do we?
I think they were just trying to figure out who the foul was on. So that's 5 on Ethan Hubbard. So
how about a 4-point game here with 47 seconds? Make these 2 free throws and
we got a game.
Yeah, Bonner's Ferry. I mean,
and really, you make both these free throws, you don't need to foul.
No,
just play good defense. But you
gotta make a free throw, Cats. Gotta make a free throw.
Now you're probably going to have to foul regardless.
That's okay. Listen, Ken, nobody wants to make a free throw more than Luke Froelich. But
right.
There's a rebound. His teammates are going to pick him up.
Luke Miller with a crucial offense. Oh, Tanner Groves! Wow.
Oh, Wildcats with so many
He had a wide open layup there.
Unbelievable.
That's a good block.
I tell you what, you could not write up a worse sequence of events for Kellogg right there. 2 missed free throws, get the rebound, miss a layup, and then come down and not get a rebound.
This was a tough call down here by the referee. You couldn't tell who it went off
tough.
of. So.
It was super tough. Wildcats just so many up and a 3.
Oh.
Let me tell you what.
We need a foul.
I still don't know why Blackmore shot that 3.
Nope.
And I think when he let it go, he thought, oh, why did I shoot that? Right. He got the rebound.
Yeah, he did.
That's a basketball player right there.
It almost looked like he might have tried to pull it back out, and then Tanner knocked it out of bounds.
Man, Wildcats just...
I think you foul here.
So many chances.
You can't waste any time. You got to foul. You got to foul.
Just feels like you were just here.
Yeah.
You were just here 2 possessions ago. He missed both free throws. You had the ball, and you had 2 chances to score. I love the effort from the Wildcats. They're not giving up.
This has been a fun final 2 minutes because it was an 8-point game. And now we got
He's not going to miss 3 in a row.
No.
I mean,
he's got a good-looking shot.
Yeah. So Kellogg, you're kind of playing. You're playing with bad odds here. You're giving them way too many. Now get a 3 here, and we're talking another language. But it's got to be quick.
Oh, I thought that was
in
too.
Yeah, it's no good. That's going to probably, unless this is a foul.
And he got a foul. Wow.
And that's not a charge. It looked like he was standing pretty still.
And one. This game's not over, folks.
So
he hits this free throw.
He's going to get what? It's 50.
So if he hits this free throw, it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get a foul. It's still gonna take a miracle.
If I'm Coach Martin, he's got 3 timeouts left. He hits his free throw, you got to call timeout. You got to get a quick timeout and come up with a defensive plan for this inbounds pass. You don't want to give them a chance. You want to set up your defense.
Right.
This free throw is very crucial right now.
You got to go up with this, KJ.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, Wildcats got the board there.
Yeah.
I saw KJ planning that too. Like, I'm going to go ahead and get this board.
Yeah, he needed that free throw.
Yeah, you got to, even if he misses that, KJ puts it up and in, that's 55. This is pretty much academic at this point.
Here's what could happen. Get the steal, call a timeout. You've got to call a timeout right away.
I mean, we're like in Reggie Miller territory here. Yeah. Like, you got to get a
9
steal.
points
I mean,
in 7 seconds.
Badgers really earned this.
What a fun game.
I don't know why we keep getting. I mean, I don't know. If you're going to put something in the chat, don't have a name that looks like a bot. Because I'm just going to, you're getting kicked. Most of the comments have been awesome. But if you have a name, a Google, YouTube name that just looks like a bot, you're getting kicked. So that's where we're going to be with that.
See ya.
Thanks for playing. Bonners Ferry, congratulations. It looks like they didn't get out of here unscathed. Like, Wildcats, leaking oil, still brought this back to a 2-3-point game.
I don't think Bonners Ferry got comfortable at the end of the game. They had a couple critical turnovers, missed some free throws. Wildcats kind of turned up a notch.
Yeah, they did.
In this final 2 minutes.
Just too little, too late.
Yeah,
and too much. I think Ruth called it. Like, early in the game, you don't want to say the game's over, but when you turn it over 7 or 8 times,
yeah, she was absolutely
you're not
right
going to
there.
recover. You can't give Bonners Ferry that many chances.
And that's it.
Blackmore's going to get fouled, and that's going to be it. He's going to go to the line. It's pretty much impossible right now for the Wildcats to pull this out. So it's all academic here at this point. Blackmore's going to get to the line. Wildcats just going to kind of do what they can to make this as less painful as they can, which that's just not going to happen. So the real thing right now is, can the Wildcats bounce back tomorrow? They got to win tomorrow and then go to a play-in game. That path to the state tournament's no fun when you don't win the district tournament.
Yeah, because you're not in.
And the Bonners Ferry Badgers right now are in the catbird seat. Nice job by Blackmore.
Yeah, that'll cinch it.
All over but the crying here, ladies and gentlemen. Wildcats, desperation.
Oh my God, he almost nailed it.
Bonners Ferry Badgers are your District 1 champions. Upset the Kellogg Wildcats on the road. Here comes the fight song from Bonners Ferry. They brought everybody. They brought crowd and band. We'll go away for a little bit. We'll come back with a few comments. Thanks for watching Wildcats Live. All right, congratulations to the Bonners Ferry Badgers, District 1 champions. I was struck by one thing, though, Ken. Wildcats, I just felt like it wasn't there tonight. But when that buzzer rings and you gave it all and you just have nothing left to give, and you look and see a mostly full Kellogg crowd singing that high school alma mater, and now they're singing the fight song. might not feel it, like recognize it there in the moment, but later you'll say, gosh, what a great place we have here.
It is. The fans have always been great here in Kellogg, and these kids, they can't hang their head. They still have a chance. Their season's not over. Coming back tomorrow night to play Timberlake. You win that one, now you have a play-in game.
If there's one thing that if I'm going to nitpick something, when you host a district tournament here and your crowd is playing the alma mater to your school, maybe pause the trophy presentation for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And give the team that won it, I'm sure they don't care, but respect that your crowd is saying, hey, we appreciate you, team. I'm picking nits here. I've gone to school here. I've lived here since I was born.
Right.
But the timing of this stuff, just kind of coordinate some of that and give some time for things to settle in for the crowd and the players. Let Bonners Ferry celebrate. Let Kellogg celebrate. Nonetheless, looks like tomorrow night.
We'll be right back here.
Good luck at state. Bonners Ferry Badgers.
What a game. It really was.
Thanks for joining us. I think half of this crowd at least is Boundary County Live. And we appreciate
They're still listening, though.
that wrestling broadcast from about a week ago was second to none. The commentary, really, I'm still talking about it. It was fantastic. Thank you for doing that, Boundary County Live. We're sticking around here.
Hats off to Bonners Ferry.
Absolutely.
They drove all the way down here, and they took it to the Wildcats tonight.
They won it. Nobody lost this game.
No,
Bonners Ferry won it.
Yeah, they did. They kept Kellogg guessing all night long.
They were relentless.
Yeah, and they were a lot more patient on offense, which, I mean, but boy, the Wildcats, we were saying this is over, and they never gave up.
They never gave up, and that's, you're going to, we're biased because this is Wildcats Live. We're giving respect to Bonners Ferry because we have a lot of respect for them as well. Wildcats didn't finish off in a climactic fashion like they might have wanted to after a great regular season, undefeated. They'll get a chance though, Ken. Sports are a story of redemption. Wildcats have another opportunity to play tomorrow. They're not out.
No.
They have another opportunity. It's just a matter of if you can
shake this one off.
Shake it off. And
forget about it.
Tomorrow you got to play. It's going to be Timberlake, by the way.
Well, and here's another thing. Both Lunas are hurting.
Yep.
They have ankle issues.
Those ankles are going to stiffen up.
You get them elevated, get some ice on them tonight, and come back tomorrow and, take it to Timberlake.
That's right.
And then you got a play-in game. You got a tough road to get to state, but it's not impossible.
It's a long road. You got a play-in to go, but we're talking about those max preps rankings. You got to earn your spot now. Yep. And Bonners Ferry really is in a worse position. They're ranked lower than you in max prep, so the best they can do really is a 7 or 8 seed. Depending on who makes it from the other 5 regions, 5 districts. We are going to be back here tomorrow. Again, we don't want to leave this out. Congratulations, Bonners Ferry Badgers. Student body, band, crowd, second to none.
What a night.
You brought a road crew. Kellogg Wildcat fans, this place was packed. It reminded me of 1995. I stand by that. It was a wonderful game. It was not the game Kellogg wanted, but it still was a great high school basketball game. Wildcats got to earn their trip back. They'll be here tomorrow against the Timberlake Tigers. So join us here tomorrow, and we will be back for Ken Lagerquist, Buck Coe, Ty Cheney, Wildcats Live crew. I am Simon Miller. We'll be back tomorrow. Go Cats.